Okay, this is the instruction video, updated instruction video for Bones in the year 2025. All right. So we're going to go to Adobe Animate. Adobe Animate. Click on the purple AN. Skip or download this one. If you get that little window. Okay. So here's our entrance screen. Let's click on New File. We're going to have it as Full HD 1920 by 1080, right, for the size of the stage, also called a frame. 24 frames per second, so if yours says something different, change it to 24 frames per second. Click Create. Okay, on this screen here, we're going to start by going up here to the top right. I'm up here, and we're going to click this drop-down arrow and fit in window so we can see all four corners of our stage, right? Okay, let's make sure we're going to go to Window, make sure we're on the right workspace, go to Workspaces, and click make sure Basic is your workspace, okay? So, we are now ready to get started. This assignment, you're just going to create a simple armature using the Bones tool. So it's a little bit more than what AN Bobble had you doing with the Bones tool, okay? So, we're going to go find the rectangle tool, which is on the toolbar here, right below the eraser tool, which is right below the brush tool. Click on that. For colors, click on the stroke, the square donut, and set that to none. This guy right here, where it's got the red diagonal through it. And then click on the fill and pick the color that you want your armature to be. Okay. Then I'm going to come out here on the left side here, and I'm going to click, hold, and drag a rectangle. All right. Then I'm going to go up to the selection tool. I'm going to click on it with the selection tool, right? So I was up here. V as in selection tool. The keyboard shortcut is V because the V looks like a selection tool. So I'm going to click that to select it. Then I'm going to go up here to modify, and I'm going to convert to symbol. Okay, and I'm going to you don't have to call the symbol anything, just keep it symbol 1. Click OK. All right. Now I'm going to hold down the Option key with my non-mouse hand. I'm going to hold the OPT key down, and with my mouse I'm going to click, hold, and drag one copy. Still holding the OPT key down, but letting go of the mouse key. I'm going to then click, hold, and drag a third one, and do the same, click, hold, and drag a fourth one. That makes it nice and easy to make copies of these rectangles. And now you can let go of the mouse and the OPT key, the Option key. All right. Now, I need one more item. I need a hammer. I need a hammer at the end of my armature, so I'm going to click and hold to pull up the other shape tools that are below the rectangle tool. I'm going to go to the Polystar tool, and I'm just going to come out here and draw whatever. In this case, I've got a pentagon. All right, I'm going to go to the selection tool, click that, click on the selection tool, and then I'm going to click on my polygon, and then I'm going to go up to modify, convert to symbol, and it's going to be called symbol 2. That's fine. Click OK. And I'm going to place that at the end of my armature as my hammer. All right. Now I'm ready to connect these all together. Something that's called rigging in game design and also in animation. When we add a bone structure to a character, in this case, into our little armature, little hammer. So if the bone tool isn't on your toolbar, and only if you've used it in the past will it be there, you got to go to these 3 dots here, find the bone tool, click, hold, and drag it somewhere in between one of your tools on your toolbar. Okay? All right. All right. So click on that guy, the bone tool, and then I'm going to start on the left rectangle, the first rectangle I drew. Click, hold, and drag to the middle. Release the mouse. Then I'm going to click, hold, and drag to the middle of the next rectangle. Release the mouse. Click, hold, and drag to the 4th rectangle. Release the mouse, and click, hold, and drag to the center of my hammer, of my pentagon. All right? Yeah. Now, you notice over here on the layers, it's now, instead of layer 1, it's called an armature, and it's the color is green. All right. So I'm going to go to the selection tool, click on the selection tool. I'm going to go to the end of my armature, to my hammer. I'm going to click, hold, and kind of loosen it up a little bit, move it around. Yay, isn't that cool looking? All right. And I'm going to go ahead and decide where do I want my hammer to start at for frame 1. Okay, so I'm going to go right about here. And you can also move the other pieces if you want. Just know it's going to only pivot on that piece that you click on. Okay. All right. So get it to where you want it to start at. This is going to be 5 seconds of animation. So at 24 frames a second, that's going to be all the way out here to frame 120. So I'm going to click on frame 120. And I'm going to come over here to this third tool here where it says Insert Frame and click there. That will extend this armature layer all the way out to frame 120. I'm going to drag the playhead all the way back to frame 1. And I already have the position set for frame 1. So now I'm going to go to frame 20. We'll do increments of 20 frames. So it's when and where. When is frame 20? Where is the armature when you get to when you're at frame 20? Okay? And that could be wherever you want. You decide where. You decide where you want it to be. It could be anywhere. Anywhere. It's okay if part of the armature flows off the stage. Okay, it's fine with that. All right, then I'm going to put the scrubber at frame 40. And where do you want it at frame 40? Wherever you want. You decide. Don't copy me. Then I'm going to go to frame 60. Where do I want it at frame 60? Then I'm going to go to frame 80. Where do I want it at frame 80? Then I'm going to go to frame 100. Where do I want it at frame 100? And then finally, at the end, at frame 120. Where do I want it there? I'm going to put it back where I started. Okay. You can also spin. You can also spin your end piece if you want. Anyway. All right. So that's it. I'm done. I've just finished this. If I click play, you can see it play through these frames that I created the animation for. And you can do Command Return to have it play in a loop like it would look on your website. Okay. The right X to get rid of that. And I'm ready to export it. So I'm going to first save it. So File, Save As. And I want to call this Bones. And keep it in my Documents folder. Click Save. Then I want to export it. So File, Export, Export Animated GIF. Okay. Wait for it to load. Don't worry that it doesn't, you can't see the whole thing. You can always click here and click Fit on Screen if you would have to see the whole thing, but you don't have to do that, okay? You can leave it as is. Just come over here and click Save. Make sure it's called Bones. Make sure it's a GIF. Bones.gif in your Documents folder. Click Save. And then come over here and click, wait for it. Click Save. And then, oh, wait, what happened? Let's try that again. Export Animated GIF. Wait for it. Sorry if it worked. If you did it right, don't worry about this, but I'm doing it again just in case. Click Save. Then I click Save. Final click Replace. And then wait for it. Just wait for it. Okay. Once it goes away, you're done. You go up to Animate, quit Animate, and you turn it in. Hello, first period. You turn it in by putting it on your animation page in Wix. And if it's before the due date, you're good. If it's after the due date, you got to let me know so I know to go to your page and check. All right? Very good. That was about almost 10 minutes of instruction. Have fun with this.